Here we go again. This is your third unlisted video. If you haven't found the other two, I'll put them in the link in the description. These will probably slowly disappear over time. And the reason is because what you're seeing here is unfortunately another stolen design. Why do they have to keep doing this? Why do I have it? Because I love supporting designers out there. I have no time to source my own bricks. I'd rather just be able to buy a set and just build it right in front of me. And in fact, let's look online and find out what this one is actually called. And there it is, you guys. The modular post office. It's on rebrickable.com. Do yourselves a favor and please go support the designer. This one was designed by Brick Sand Tiles in 2018. Now, Brick Sand Tiles, if you reached this video, I'm so sorry this happened to you. The only reason why I'm doing this video, as you can see, it's unlisted, it's not being monetized, there are no tags, no one can see this. I have a lot of fans on my channel that insist to see me review modular buildings from other brick brands, and you know, this is really for them to see what this is like. So maybe you can see a comparison compared to yours. And for me, I'll totally support you and all other designers. And the good news is that from other unlisted links that I have put out, a lot of people actually have been buying designs because of my videos. So I'm making at least, how do you say that? At least I'm making it more aware and people are buying designs. And it's just easier for me to buy a set that's already available. I had the booklet, but if I can find a designer, I'll try to help as much as I can, all right? Maybe in the future I can work with you and other designers as well, but it takes a lot of time and it costs a lot. If this channel becomes bigger, there's a possibility, which I have been actually talking to some designers, hopefully to be able to create something, but right now it's not the time. But anyway, here, go support him. In fact, I'll buy this instruction right now. You're wondering why I didn't buy it before building it? I like books, man. I really do prefer books unless I have no choice but to use the PDF. So, and the book, they probably modified a few different things, right? Interesting. So now Rebrickable has been taking me to the site called Bricks and Tiles. I'll put the link in the description too. Let's see if we can find this. Ooh, you got a lot of nice sets here. Oh no. I hope other ones don't get stolen. Okay, I'm gonna check out. There it is. There's the shopping cart. 16 euros. Pay? How do I pay for it? bricksandtiles.jimdo.com. Enter address. First name. Do I need to put all this information in? I'm in Hong Kong. Not like you need to send anything. He or she is probably going to be very scared to see my name pop up because they know what's up. Hopefully that doesn't frighten you. And I'm sorry, my man, this had to happen to you. Oh, I can do by PayPal. I can do by PayPal, guys. Go support him. I'm confirming my order right there. There you go, Brick and Tiles. I hope that helps you, and I hope others will do the same thing, because, you know, just so you know, this set is available everywhere. They're selling it by thousands in malls in Malaysia and Philippines. I've seen snapshots in Europe, boxes and boxes of this stuff. So, you know, unless you go after the manufacturer, which you never know what they're going to do. But here you go. Thank you for your order, Scottie. We have received your order, and you get the download links in the next few hours. So we'll just have to wait for that. In the meantime, I can review this for you. Now we can look into this. Now I put the camera there so I can reach it a little bit closer so I can get through this a little bit quicker. This is the booklet for you guys. So they actually did a really good job, Mold King. You guys should credit the designers at least. Who cares? Even if they can't get away with it, at least credit them. But yeah, books are really easy to follow. And if you haven't seen my last Mold King Unlisted video, the bricks are totally fine. So let's look at this corner post office, which is number 16010. So this one is 4,004 pieces with this little nice red car, and the original one that we bought was 4,300 or something like that. And there will probably be a little bit of differences. Maybe the next one, I'll buy the PDF first so I can build it using the PDF more than the booklet. I like looking at the book better, but anyway, let's just look at this thing. This was an absolute blast to build. That sucks, man. It's actually really hard for me to say like this is the designer's amazing thing because they probably don't want to be associated with it. But this build itself was amazing, man. It's really, really good. The only thing is it's so different in its style. It really doesn't go quite fittingly with other modulars. It goes more with the recent unlisted ones that I have reviewed. This is like really far out there. It was really wild. And the thing is, right, when you're building this kind of thing, you build it in sections. You don't build it's not super secure until you put it all together. Then it is actually really secure. But they do like the windows separate, the walls separate. It's different from a Lego modular, where Lego's like, okay, you're building it from ground up. So this kind of thing, you go in sections. So let's start in the front here. That is actually awesome. Damn it, you guys. It's really good. I love the curve. No problems with the bricks at all, putting things in places. You have a little bench there. You have a nice little flower. And then on this side, you have a post box there and a sign right there with a little letter. Oh, that came off pretty easy. But don't forget, I'm shifting this thing around from my home to the office here, so things might jiggle and fall off here and there. Yo, the design itself with the glass and the windows and that curve, so you know that this is more of a corner modular. I really like it. I had no issues. It was so much fun. So the first floor is a post office, but the other floors are actually completely different. I kind of wish they would have mentioned that. It's like that for all the sets, right? Every floor is like completely different from what it actually is. So what you're seeing here in the front is the post office. Let's just look inside of it. Does it come off easy? It sure does, man. Why do you have to do it, Mode King? Why do you have to do it? Now I see the light coming in there. It looks really good. Luckily here, there's actually room to put your hand inside. It's a little bit tight in the back there. So 2 entrances there, and another one here on the side. Thank goodness they didn't make a door here right on the corner. Every time they do doors on corners, it's like, it's a little bit iffy. And then we go inside, see how do I do this? I go like that, there we go. Ooh, nice and tiled on the inside. So you go to the entrance of this post office, and Mr. Designer, I know you're probably going, what the hell, man? There's a chair along the back wall, and look at this, that's not a print, man, that's a sticker. Smart move. It just says news. You don't know what brand this is. We all know anyway. Then you come to the counter there. It's a nice long counter. And I actually like the design of it in the front. Kind of see it there. So already by knowing that this is from a different designer, all the walls don't come off like the other sets, which is interesting how they do those. So those ones are actually more fun because I can actually get the camera in there pretty good. Unless this one, I really take my time to pull the camera in there, but I don't want to glorify this brand too much, so at least you can see it there. I do like the counter design. And the back wall there, that's actually pretty cool. It's like a shelf or where the envelopes would go, right? I love that design. And the little green like fence pieces there. But the yellow, that could be changed. That's cute, the little red telephone there. I do like that. All right, so I actually really like that area. You know, and you got the chairs there, so your figures can sit down. Nice space for your hands. Now, if you're thinking that this whole thing is a post office, it's not. So I just kind of wish the other floors was more like a packing room or an office, but we'll see that in a second. What a crazy back wall that is right there. Interesting, because you got like these little slope pieces. It's like being cut. And over here is the side wall with a door that goes into the back room. And the back room looks like that. It's tiled. It's like a little storeroom. There's not too much going on in there. It's kind of hard to see. I almost had to do like a top-down view. It's really hard to get in there. But you can see it's just like a storeroom with some boxes. Those are stickers, by the way. We have that funny sign again. And a couple boxes back along the wall there. That is it. And then you got the side entrance here. Wasn't that a cool effect right there? Yeah, I'll just flip the thing around. There's the door that goes into the staircase. They didn't tile that, by the way. Before we go into the second floor, just to give you one more outlook here, see what you guys think of this whole look and design. Not bad. It's a pretty good first floor. As you can see, I've been like rotating this thing and holding it like that. So there's no problem. Let's look at the next floor, second floor. Ooh, there's like crazy stuff going on right there. Whoa. Okay, I'll rip this off. Easy, comes off very easy. So the second floor is an art studio. Can you even tell from that angle? Probably not, maybe from this one. I kind of wish it was tiled, but look, check that out. So you go up the stairs, you go into this nice little room. It's a cool room. I just really wasn't expecting it to be like an art studio there. I had no idea. I was like, what? You got a nice little painting there along the wall. That was pretty cool. And then I guess that's the teacher's desk right there. Pretty simple desk. There's a lamp with a flower on it, and I guess that thing down there is like what the kids are supposed to be drawing. What is that? It's art. Here is the table. Simple design, but cool. You got a nice little table there. Cool little lamp, by the way. Nice simple design, but that's neat. That goes over the table. And then for the remaining stuff, there's just like blank tiles, seats where your artist will sit down and paint that weird looking artwork thing. You got a little plant there in the corner, and there's a small little balcony here. The door can open like that, and you can go outside and be like, oh, man, not another one of these kind of sets, Scotty. How dare you? I know, but I'm a huge fan of modulars, man. I want to buy as many as I can. That's just me. Got some windows here on the side. Nice design. Those do repeat. So you're going to be building a lot of those. But what's cool is you can actually just pull it out like that and be like, yo, that's cool. And I think one of the windows, I was actually missing pieces down here. And I was able to just like use leftover pieces, and you can't really tell that they are missing. That is a very interesting technique, by the way, being able to just pull the windows out and then slot them in. Whoa, do I look a little different right now? Actually, the monitor burnt out on me, so it's been a few days. I had to reset up everything and do this again. So it doesn't matter, this video is unlisted. I can change myself as much as I want. So on the other side of the windows, you do have these curtains. They're kind of pushed to one side, the dark color, but that's nice that they actually put them in there. There's a couple more there on that side. So just before we go to the last floor, there's a staircase there, and it is solid. It's kind of built in. It's very simple. And you got this little back area, which I like. Little place for your minifigure to kind of chill and hang out. You do have a door there that goes in, kind of hit the table. Now, just a quick reminder, in the original design, this is actually called a post office and art school. I feel like this is actually more of an art school because we're going to go to the last floor, which is also an art school. But before we go to that, just look out here on this balcony, which is really nice. This was an interesting design, and it's interesting how they clips down there, right here. They're going to use this technique again on the rooftop, so things like that makes it a little bit more special that you're seeing something new that I haven't seen been done before. Let's look at the last floor. Here we go. Let's look at this thing here. Look at this last floor, man. If anything, this whole thing looks so gaudy, but I think this is what is going to capture your eye. Either be like, that is way too much for me, or why couldn't they have made this more plain looking? Well, it's based on a mock, right? So it's gonna be kind of crazy looking there. And this does come off gently. It does come off. There we go. First thing that's actually really cool, we see on this camera there. Yeah, they designed this clock so you can kind of go, what time would you like it to be? Yeah, even though you can probably just turn the tile on the front, but still, that's pretty neat. And it does stick out here. It's a little jiggly. Careful with these, and these parts here on the side can come off pretty easy. It's just the design, right? It's not like held down all the way, but still, this looks really cool, man. You know, when I was first building it, I was like, yeah, it's a little bit crazy, the design looking. It's really all over the place. It's wild looking. But now I've gotten kind of used to it. I'm like, yeah, actually really nice. And same deal with the windows. They can all pop off and you slide them in. Then we'll look on the side here. Might as well look on the side walls here. That's kind of weird. And again, it's kind of like the second floor. You do have a little exit area here and a little ladder that goes up to the rooftop. So that's cool. They did something there. The sides are plain, but that's fine. Let's look inside this thing. Now, on the other side of that clock there is this piece that you turn. Yeah. Very cool. And again, where it actually holds down. Now again here, it can be a little bit jiggly. You gotta be just a little bit careful because they are using these parts here that kind of like clips in. Surprisingly, it held up pretty okay, or holds up pretty okay. Now let's look on the inside. The art school continues with the last floor here, which is a pottery class, right? Yeah, clay, you do your sculptures there. More desk and chairs. Again, they didn't tile it. I kind of wish it was more tiled. It would look a little bit better. And you can actually see the corner here by underneath the clock area. Don't push on that plate too hard or it'll just like keep popping off. There, make it a little flatter. There we go. But very cool. Look at that. Yeah, each table is a little bit different. Go in there and work on your pottery class. design. There's a table there. That's probably where the teacher stands behind there and goes, okay, kiddies, make some pots. Same deal with the windows on the inside too. Dark curtains pushed to the side. There's an area of, I'm not even sure what that is. Color clay to use. Or is that paint? Look at that weird thing on the wall. Something looks like it's supposed to clip on there. I'm not quite sure if I'm missing something or not. Looks like a giant pink eye looking down in this classroom being like, stolen mock. See, this thing wants to come off. I can just take this off here and put it to the side. You know, I'm not quite sure what this thing is. It's very artsy looking, but I think I was actually missing a transparent piece in there. I can't really remember, but at least you get that. And that's it, man. Just those 4 tables, stools, and the different sculptures for each table. So very cool. Now there are 2 more doors here that kind of go out to this really small balcony. They cannot be open, cannot fit a minifigure to walk through it, but I'm sure you can put one there on the balcony to be chilling and be like, yeah, look at me, man. Ooh, I almost slipped this out of my hand. That is the 3rd floor for you guys. So that's it for the 3rd floor. Very simple. Kind of wish it was more tiled inside. And just so you guys can see here, where it actually connects. Yeah, you're supposed to connect these pieces on, but let it hang, man. Let it hang loose. Okay, last part here is the rooftop. What a crazy looking rooftop. It's all open here because it fits back onto this part that's on that floor. So it's kind of like separated there. There's a little light chandelier there. That was really cool. I think the only tricky part thing was to put this actual piece on. Because again, like I mentioned earlier, it's just kind of connected using these parts. And you know, when you push too hard on it, it's gonna just probably pop off. So be careful when you're putting this on. And the rooftop does kind of like do that whole UFO looking thing. Let's open up. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, but just wanted to show you guys because I can do it right here. Okay, we'll close that up. These parts are a little bit tricky to get in, but it's small and you see it's getting wobbly already. And finally, you just have a couple of sunroofs designs there. There's nothing else there, but interesting, right? Very, again, gaudy. It's kind of crazy. It's all over the place. But a lot of people look at this and be like, well, that's actually really interesting. Okay, put the rooftop back on. Again, crazy designs. You got these green, sand green handcuffs there and some like horns as the designs coming down. That was interesting. I really love it, but it's not quite as plain or simple looking as a modular that you would put like with your other Lego designs, right? It's really far out there, and that's why this is more of a mock design. So one more time, please support the original designer. Link is in the description. You saw where you can buy this. Support them first and then buy this later, you know? Just give them some love. They need it, they deserve it. And hopefully in the future, companies will find designers and work together with them. I know it's slowly happening, but you know, it does suck at the same time. But there you go, corner post office. Oh, it does come with a bonus vehicle here. I'm surprised it came with a vehicle. These sets don't have minifigures, by the way. Okay, now I can see this a little bit better. I can see it better now. Rolls just fine. It's funny that it came with a vehicle. Did it need a vehicle with it? No, but it was an original design, so they had to do it too, right? Nice and red. Very simple. 2 doors, no chair on the inside for the driver's seat. They just kind of sit on some studs right there. There's the front for you. Interesting how they do the lightsaber as rails there, the handlebars, whatever they're called. And there's the back. Open it. It's open. Nothing inside. Oh, it's got a little bit of a design in there. Very simple vehicle. This is my 3rd time shooting this video because I almost forgot about this. What you're seeing here is the LED lights that come with the corner post office. And there are actually lights that come with other sets too, like the Chanel and a couple other modulars. This is their special thing now. You get lights with your set. But I haven't installed these because I'm not really a lighting guy. I'm not really into all these wires. I've tried it once and I'm like, it's not my thing. And you guys might like it. These are a little bit better because the LEDs are like built into the bricks. So that's kind of cool. But just remember, you got to install these while you're building. So I didn't do that. I might go back and try it, but you have to probably take tiles off to get the wires hidden inside the set, okay? So build these as you're building your set if you want lights in there. And then put the batteries in. I think these are like AA batteries. So see. AAA batteries. Covers right here for it. All right, batteries, lights. So there you guys go, the corner post office. Stay tuned for more Unlisted videos. Until next time, you guys, break me out.